Hey there guys, JoelGamingYT here and welcome back to my FIFA 15 Road to Glory Watford career mode. And the first game of this episode is against Blackburn Rovers, who, remember last episode when I showed you the league table, are actually unbeaten. I think they were around about second or third. I think they were second, they were just above Fulham if I remember correctly. But this game was literally a struggle. I mean, we're already on the 60th minute and it's a play through ball into Forest Terry, who continues to score goals. That is his 6th league goal, but it did take us 62 minutes to finally break them down, and it's Forest Terry to come up with the goods. And if you remember in the last episode, he was scoring goals for fun. He's continuing that in this episode, and hopefully this will give Blackburn their first defeat, and we will continue on unbeaten to start the season. That's a nice little left foot pass. I think that's Paul Robinson in goal, or it might be the other goalkeeper. I can't remember his name. But 10 minutes later, we're just playing around now. Abdi plays it through again to Forestieri, and I just don't know what to say about this guy. He is an absolute magician. He's scoring goals for fun, like I said. That is his 7th league goal, and it's only been 13 minutes since he scored his first of the game. And I'm sorry I didn't show a replay there, but somehow I forgot, and the game actually finished 2-0. And now we're into another game, with this time we're away to Nottingham Forest, a team that should possibly be getting into playoffs, but unfortunately in this career mode they are not doing too well. They're in the bottom half. I can't actually quite remember which position they're in, but I know they're in the bottom half. And you know, we start this game quite brightly, although it takes us until the 42nd minute to score the opening goal of the game through Miguel Leon, who's more of a left wing back, but I'm using him as a left central midfielder, and he does a really good job there. You know, he's quick, he's agile, he's a bit like Forestieri, but like a midfield version of him. But he opens the scoring for us on the 42nd minute, which is not too bad. I was hoping to get a goal, and we do end up getting a second goal with this just before half time. Troy Deeney threw on goal to make it 2-0. And Troy Deeney, he's had a little bit of a dry patch. You know, he went a couple of games, no, not a couple, I think it was about 3 or 4 games without scoring. He's finally done that. He's finally broken his duck, and hopefully he'll be scoring more goals from now until the end of the season, and hopefully getting us into the Premier League, which is the priority here. But now we jump all the way to the 70th minute. Troy Deeney moves inside, and a left-footed shot into the back net past the goalkeeper. I can't actually remember who the goalkeeper is, but the goalkeeper just stood there like a lemon. I mean, he didn't even bother to move. He didn't even try to stick a hand out there. Excuse me. And yeah, it's a goal for us, and we're now 3-0 up. We are scoring goals for fun, which is always nice to see. Well, when you want to get into Premier League, you need to be scoring a lot of goals, and that's exactly what we're doing. But Nottingham Forest aren't really a pushover. It's just a shame in this game they came up against us. But here we go. They're on the attack now. Henry Lansbury plays into Asambalunga, and he gets a goal back for them, which is a real shame. That goes our clean sheet. We've been doing really well at the back. We know we've kept quite a few clean sheets at the start of the season, but Asambalunga, I just don't know what happened there. They just broke open our defence, and Asambalunga gets them a goal back. But it's not over yet. Motta is down the right hand side, crossing, and look at what I'm speechless. That is a fantastic goal by Troy Deeney. First time on the volley, smashed it home past the goalkeeper, and again the goalkeeper just stood there. 10 minutes before the end of the game, and Troy Deeney gets his second goal. I mean, that is just superb. Right in the bottom corner as well. No chance for a goalkeeper to save that. That's possibly going to be goal of the season so far. Can't think of any other goals that I have scored that are better than that. But it's a great cross by Motta, straight onto the right foot of Troy Deeney to make it 4-1. And Abid rounds off the game with 3 minutes to go to make it 5-1 with a nice little finish into the bottom corner. Abid is a good player. You know, we bought him on loan from Newcastle, I believe it was, and he is a very good player. I'm not going to lie. Will I be able to get him on permanently? I do not know. It's something to think about. But the game is not quite over. Is there going to be any more chances, any more goals? Well, Sambalunga is on the ball. I just don't know what they're thinking. I can't remember how you pronounce his name. It's Laya or something like that. I mean, we're just trying to clear it out now. It's up to Bede. Are we going to get another goal before the end of the game? Well, it's played over to Troy Deeney. He's going to make it 6-1. He is going to make it 6-1. That is his hat trick right at the death. We've rounded up the 3 points. Well, the 3 points were already in the bag when we were 3-0 up. But Troy Deeney with a nice little strike there. And it's a good ball by Bede as well. You know, it's good teamwork there. They were on the attack and then they just fell apart. They just didn't bother to tackle me. And that game actually ended 6-1. Now we're up against Leeds. Again, another difficult game. Leeds are going to be up there challenging to get into the playoffs. Unfortunately for them, they are not doing too well either. Like Nottingham Forest, they're not doing too well. They're not in the top 10, which is a surprise. Because Leeds are a fantastic team. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I remember when they were back in the Premier League. They had who they had, Mark Viduka. But hold on. Before I continue about Leeds, Abdi, what a strike that was, and what a goal. This is why I love Abdi. He can score goals like that. That is just before half time as well. 4 minutes before half time, Abdi just comes up with the goods away from the goalkeeper. I don't know who they've got on goal. It might be Lonergan. I honestly don't know who their goalkeeper is these days. And I just realised I left out the Leeds goal, which is a real shame. My dogs are bloody barking, which is a pain in the ass. And we have given away a penalty. I think it's either we've given away a penalty or no, we've given away a penalty, which is a real shame. And a Bede with the challenge. I think it was an off-ball challenge. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, it's an off-ball challenge. I mean, he's just slid in to try and block the player from getting a goal. But yeah, I actually forgot to put in the Leeds opener, which is a pain in the ass. But Antonucci should have done better there. He probably should have gone the other way. But Gomez does well to save it. But are they going to regret that penalty miss? Because the Bede is running through. He's gone for the finesse and he finds the bottom corner. That is sure. That has given us a 2-1 lead over Leeds United. We've come from 1-0 down to make it 2-1. Like I said, I'm really sorry I did not put the Leeds goal in. It's a rookie mistake, but I don't know how I missed it. But that's a nice goal by Abid. It's his second goal of the no, it's his first goal of the game, and it's 2-1. And this is where I make a couple of I was going to make a couple of substitutions because my players were starting to get a little bit tired. But that's how the game ended. It finished 2-1 to us, and now we're into an away game against Sheffield Wednesday, who are actually in the top 6, which is a surprise. Early on this season, Sheffield Wednesday are in the top 6. They're not the best of teams, but they have got some quite good players in their team. And look, we're all the way into the 74th minute. We have failed to break them down. And we finally get there. It's from Troy Deeney with his 6th league goal of the season. We finally broken the deadlock after 75 minutes. It's a great corner in. A great header by Troy Deeney. And it's a superb one, if I do say so myself. So it's taken us 75 minutes to break them down. And that's how the game ended. It finished 1-0. And Sean Murray says he's not sure about the speculation regarding his future. He says he's working hard to feel settled in at the club, and hopefully he will stay on. But this is what the league table looks like. We are currently top on by 7 points. Reading are in second. They're on 24. They have lost a game. We are still unbeaten after 11 games. And down in the bottom, it's Charlton, Brentford, and Huddersfield Town. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. And so please do leave a like. Please subscribe as well. It only takes a second to click those buttons. And I'll see you next time. Cheers, lads. Peace and bye. Picks up the ball and he is fouled. And we have a penalty given to us by the referee. Thank you very much, referee. We will take that all day long. I do make 3 substitutions. Igalo, Minari and Garmston. He came on for his debut. So we've got a penalty. I'm looking for our best penalty kick taker. So far it is 65 by Abdi. But then we've got Ben Watson who's got 7.